Hey, it's Kylie and welcome back to my channel, OkieGirlBling'n'Things. So today I have a really fun tutorial for y'all. I'm going to show y'all how to crochet these cute hexagons. I am currently making a bunch of these hexagons in various different colors with scrap yarn, and I'm going to put them together and make a scrap blanket. Of course, you can make so many other things with them other than just a blanket. I've already started joining some of my hexagons together, and I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like after you start to join them. This is what it's looking like so far, and I will be doing a separate tutorial on the join method that I used, which is called the invisible join method. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not yet so you won't miss that video. And we will go ahead and get started. I will show you how to crochet these hexagons. You can use any weight of yarn with a corresponding crochet hook to make these hexagons, but for this tutorial, I'm going to be using a worsted weight yarn and an H or 5mm crochet hook. You will start by making a magic circle, so you'll start by placing your tail of yarn to the left and your working yarn on the right and wrap it around and make a circle. You'll then take your crochet hook and go under the circle and pull up a loop like so. After you've made your magic circle, you will chain 2, but this chain 2 will not count as a stitch. You will now work 2 double crochet into the magic circle and then chain 2. You will then repeat this 5 more times around by doing 2 double crochet and chaining 2. After you have finished repeating around, you can then pull the tail of yarn tight and slip stitch into the first double crochet. And this is what it will look like after round 1. You should have 12 double crochets and 6 chain 2 corners. And I do want to make sure to mention that you make sure to knot this tail and weave it in. Don't just weave it in, because if you do not tie a knot, the magic circle can have a tendency to come undone and your project come unraveled, which we don't want to happen. So just make sure to knot it and then weave it in. And going on to round 2, you can start by chain 2 or doing a tall chain, which is basically pulling a chain stitch up to the height of a double crochet. I personally like the look of a tall chain better than I do of a chain 2, but you can do either. You will then double crochet in the same stitch and double crochet in the next stitch, and then you will have reached the chain 2 corner. And then you will work a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet in this chain 2 corner. And then we will repeat in a similar manner around by double crocheting in the next 2 stitches. And then when you reach that chain 2 space, you will work a double crochet, chain 2, and a double crochet in each chain 2 corner. And you will repeat this all the way around until you reach the very beginning of the round. And once you've reached the beginning of your round, you will then slip stitch into the first double crochet of the round. And at the end of round 2, you should have 24 double crochets and 6 chain 2 corners. Going on to round 3, you can start by either chain 2 or doing a tall chain and then double crocheting in the same stitch. You will then double crochet in each stitch across until you reach the chain 2 corner. Once you reach the corner, we will work it like we've worked all the other corners by placing a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet into the corner. We will then repeat around in a lot similar manner by double crocheting in each stitch across until we reach the next corner, and then work each corner as we have always worked with a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet. And you'll repeat that all the way around the square until you reach your very last corner. Once you have reached your last corner, you will work it like normal with a double crochet, chain 2, and double crochet. You will then double crochet in each stitch across until you reach the very first double crochet of the round, On round 3, it's just going to be 1 double crochet. If you go on to make it bigger, it'll be more. And then you will slip stitch into the first double crochet of the round. And that is how easy it is to crochet hexagons. If you want to make a larger hexagon, you can just keep on repeating round 3 for as many rounds as you'd like to make as big of a hexagon as you'd like. Since I'm using scrap yarn and making a blanket and my scraps sometimes are small, I am just doing 3 rounds for my hexagons, and then I'll be joining them together for my blanket. But I hope that you have found this tutorial helpful, and if you have, be sure and give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already, and happy crocheting!